Good morning,
Weezy.
Good morning, good morning. God bless you. Good morning. God bless you guys. God bless you. Get up, brush your teeth, wash your face.
You
Make
first.
it a great day. God is so good and he is worthy to be praised. Truly, I am glad to be alive. It feels good to be alive.
So between us, are you using less jam or rib grease to lay down them wannabe edges? Your secret is safe with me.
Don't be discouraged. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Crystal. I said Flavogram BB.
All right, another drinking game. Y'all ready? One shot for every time he says breakfast. On your mark, get set, go.
I'm trying to read some of the comments. I gotta pay attention to the road. I'm on my way to breakfast. Okay? I'm on my way to breakfast, and then I'm gonna sit there and order a couple things from my store. And I need to order some things from my online store as well. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm on my way to breakfast. Because I need to go to breakfast. I need to go to breakfast, okay? So that's what I'm on my way to do. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did I say it right? No, I'm not on my way to. Somebody said, oh, you're on your way to Starbucks. No, and if I was, I probably wouldn't tell you. That's not being mean. It's just I gotta watch my places where I go. Child, people out here stealing. People out here stealing and people out here trying to get pictures.
Now, Lady and the Tramp. We all know don't nobody want that groundhog fur. And don't nobody want a picture of you. You fool.
And people just out here trying to sneak up on your company. Okay?
Huh?
It's just me, baby.
Are you having a stroke? Don't swallow your tongue. You know you're going to choke on that big wide thing. Help.
Okay, y'all, 2022, I'm going to be so real with y'all. I mean, I'm already real.
Stupid.
But honey, I refuse to let any of my supporters off guard. There are people out here who are hating on you. How do I know? So I'm sitting up here. This is no joke, you guys. This is no joke. This is not a made-up story. People out here really hate people. So this morning, I was sitting at the dealer shop because something came up with a suspension on my car. It just said check suspension. It's a brand new car. Remember that, okay?
2 years ago.
I'm sitting at the dealer shop. There was this black couple in there. And they were asking the person, my salesman, who was helping me. I just don't go to the dealer shop just be going to the dealer shop. I go there, get my car checked, or I say hi to everybody, talk to people who I love there. Because when I go to the dealer shop, I feel like I'm family. When I go
Because
to the
your
dealer
real
shop,
family does not like you at all.
However you say it. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that's why I feel so motivated this morning, you guys. I'm in good energy. I'm in good spirit. I feel like taking a run. I feel like casting out some devils today. Oh yes, devils. I said devils, and I'm talking about demonic spirits and evil forces. Yes, ma'am. Okay, but hallelujah.
Is it another stroke?
This morning when I went to the dealer shop this morning, because I get up early in the morning, and I went on and went there, and this couple was sitting there. I'm in the next room. They didn't know because they thought I went around, but I was in the next room sitting down, and they was like, "What y'all finna do? Take his car?" Oh, how is he able to afford that? What, ma'am, sir, whoever you are, he, she,
shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yo,
cuckoo, boo boo, whoever you are, whoever. And I say this with love and peace.
And I say this with love and hip hop.
would never
Atlanta.
let something bad happen to me in the presence of my enemies. Why I got so much hating out there? He would never, ever, ever let me down in front of you. So, somebody said, stop lying. Trick, was you there? I mean, Andrew, that's not nice. Ma'am, he, she, whatever you are right here, was you there? Please. That gets me. Talking about stop lying. Child, you don't have a gift of discernment. Matter of fact, you're not even gifted. You don't even go to church. But anyway, they was like, what y'all finna do? Take his car? How is he able to afford that Maserati? The same reason why you just got the
I'm definitely sure this happened.
And
because it's not like you lie.
Honey, I was sitting right there. They said, well, they was telling them you're not approved. You don't make a certain amount of income. They said your credit is good, but you don't make a certain amount of income. And I was hearing that. I didn't laugh. Let me tell y'all, I wasn't being mean. I wasn't being malicious. They said, I was hearing it, honey. They said you are not approved. Your income does not match Maserati standards.
Baby, you
Maserati
have
who?
one thing you need to look it up. One thing you need to look up. You have to have a certain amount of income to drive a Maserati. They don't care about how good your credit is. And I'm going to leave it as that because I'm not finna be mean and malicious what they was trying to do to me. Okay? So I'm going to end this conversation and call it a day. Okay?
Thank God for miracles.
But he would never do that, sweetheart. And I hope you're watching.
She's not.
I'm too blessed, honey. I got multiple streams of income. I'm getting paid for companies that I refuse to come on here and tell y'all who I'm getting paid for. What I look like ruining my blessings.
Yes. So a company's going to pay you to not promote them or to not speak about them on your social media platform. Yeah, because it's not like you ever lie or anything.
And I know for a fact that some of y'all hate me. Please. Anyway, let's get back. Anyway, y'all, let me tell you, I got finished motivating y'all.
When did you start?
Oh, I got a Bentley as well. Let's get back to this. You guys, let me tell y'all something. There are people out here hate you. There are people out here watching every move that you make. They are mad because you are not motivating them as being broke.
What did you smoke this morning?
There are people out here that have a set mind. They have good spirit, but their spirit is brokenness. And you need to stay far away from those type of people. We not judging, but stay far away from those type of people because there are people out here who are motivated to get your spirit down. There are people out here motivated to get you down.
Somebody must have given him a word of the day calendar, and today's word was motivate. Say it with me, class. Motivate.
They are jealous of you. Believe it or not, I'm speaking from facts. They are jealous of you. They don't like that you're successful. They don't like that you walk around in furs and driving Maseratis.
Well, if I didn't know any better,
watch
I would think you was talking about yourself.
So they can congratulate each other and saying, yes, about time. God finally humbled him. God finally humbled her. No, baby. You don't know that. Sometimes we make our own decisions. But God motivated me to tell you, you will never be able to stop a blessing over here. You will never. You will never be able to stop a blessing over here. I want everybody that's watching me right now, go ahead and say, you will never be able to stop a blessing over here. Okay? And so I say that with love, and I say that with experience. I know I'm motivating somebody.
You motivated me never to have sex with a woman from St. Louis who was high off of beer and mothballs.
Because, honey, I know I'm making some people mad right now. Honey, please. You better get to this real world, y'all. People are not nice as they think they are. People are not saved and holy as y'all think they are. It's all
one thing about sis.
You gotta motivate yourself.
Is that he will read himself.
You gotta pick yourself up and tell yourself that baby, you can make it. Tell yourself you can make it. You can win. Y'all heard me? Y'all heard me?
We smell
you. Gotta tell yourself, baby, you can make it. You can win. Motivate people in your house. Motivate your dog.
Get out there and bite that sugar puff with the fake fur and the nappy braids. Sick 'em, Fido.
Lay hands over your house. If you want something, believe me, you can get it. You don't have to steal. You don't have to hate. You don't have to borrow it. You can do it. There are people out here that are not motivating themselves. I'm going to tell y'all by experience. People used to wake up every single morning just to see who they can get. I was one of them years ago. Me and my friends, we'll be on the phones like, girl, let's do this. Ooh, let's go get back at her. Ooh, did she call you out at church? Ooh, girl, let's get her. I used to do that.
Girl.
There are people who get up every morning and sees how they can laugh and make you feel down. How they can try to stop your blessings. How they can try to make you feel down and dirty like you're nobody. I'm telling y'all, you got to motivate yourself. In 2022, find you a church home. Get off that TV, get off them texting, get off that phone. Motivate yourself. Find yourself in church. I promise you, your life would change. Your life would change. Do y'all hear me?
Can't hear you.
Do y'all hear me?
Can't hear you, but I can't miss you neither.
I'm telling y'all, motivate yourself. Encourage yourself. I had to motivate myself to get what I wanted. I just didn't walk into Maserati because my credit is good and because I make some income. There were some ups and there were some downs.
I'm sure you
still
tooted it up
motivated myself to get
and
what
you
I
went
want.
down.
Did y'all hear me?
No.
I'm not just walking in first stores getting first because I can afford it. I motivate myself. I made sure other bills were paid first before I please myself.
Don't want to know about you pleasing yourself.
Because I'm not pleasing others.
So we here.
I'm wearing this fur because I want to wear it. If you want to be blessed, you hang around blessed people. You want to be rich, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better leave me alone. I'm telling y'all. And I'm saying this with boldness. I'm saying this with gladness. I'm telling you what everybody else would say to people. If you want to be rich, you better hang around rich people. You want to be broke, you better hang around broke people.
If you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
I hung around rich and successful folks. And I'm telling y'all, that's why I'm blessed. They motivated me. Now, they didn't motivate me to be stuck up. They didn't motivate me to be nasty at people. I motivated myself to do that. But I'm motivating myself to be better. I'm motivating myself to be smarter. I'm motivating myself to be rich. I'm
that lie got stuck in your throat.
to be nice, humble.
Since when?
Because you can be rich and still be nasty. But you want to be rich and be humble. Can I say that again? You want to be rich and humble. Everybody make fun of my rings. But I'm the one. I could have put $100,000 somewhere else.
Thought it was 10,000.
But I decided to do it on my fingers.
Yeah.
You don't have to be married to wear big diamonds. I motivated myself because number one is great quality. I sat down and I made it myself and I told them what to put the diamonds and how to put the diamonds. When you got that type of money, you can go anywhere and do anything. The scriptures say I can do all things through Christ who has strengthened us.
Now that scripture ain't got nothing to do with fake diamonds
you gotta
on a
motivate
fake fool
yourself.
with
You
fat
gotta
fingers.
quote the scriptures back. You need to tell the Lord what you need. Lord, you said in your word that if we ask, and it shall be given. You said we ask, and it shall be received. Give, and it shall be given back to you. That's why I'm a giver. You can't stop that from me. I gave to the homeless the other day. Y'all never knew. You don't need to know. I got receipts. Okay? Honey, please. Motivate yourself. You don't need nobody out here motivating you. This world is wicked. Let me tell y'all, just because I'm in church, does not mean I'm going to let you play me crazy. If I say no, you can't get a picture today, you ain't getting a picture today. Because you are so think of the box because we in church and you think that you can treat us saved folks any kind of way. No. Saved folks, we need to start putting our foot down and stop letting people like me and us, other people, stop letting people walk over us. Stop letting people walk over us because we're nice and holy. And they'll get you when you say, oh, I'm glad I changed. Oh, I'm trying to change. That's when it tried to get worse. I'm telling you guys, motivate yourself. We finna leave the end of this year. The end of this year, this is no more going back into 2021. We are about to go into 2022.
You don't say.
I really hope that some of y'all change this year before the end of the year is out. I really hope that a lot of the habits that you have, you will make up in your mind. You will lose the habit. I really hope a lot of you mean folks will stop being mean to people. Because as you can see, it's not stopping nothing that you think that you're doing. There's no outcome of it. There's none of that of it. You tried. You tried to make me broke. You tried to break my brand.
Your brand is lies, deceit, foolishness, disrespect, and total ignorance.
You tried to break me. It still didn't work. I'm motivating you, remember.
No.
Do y'all hear what I'm saying?
Never.
God is good. God is, find you a scripture. Because I know a lot of you guys go to church, but who are me to judge?
Why would you judge us going to
Find
church?
you a scripture. Find you something that's going to motivate you. Stop trying to figure out how you can make somebody else broke. Do y'all hear me? Find you some love, just because you've been hurt. And there are many women on here watching undercover because y'all know you've been blocked. And I know you're watching. There's many men right now watching. And you know you should not be on my page because you know I blocked you.
And yet here I am.
But that's okay. You're motivated by me. But I can tell you today, and I sit before you while driving, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Duh. Blessed.
I'm blessed.
Duh.
I am blessed. Okay? Now I want everybody to repeat after me. Come on and say, Lord,
Obama,
bless me indeed.
bless him with some D.
Enlarge my territory.
Email my sister Tori.
I am rich.
You're a bitch.
And it had no sorrow.
And I'll tell you tomorrow.
Hallelujah. I'm going to save this live. This live will be on my YouTube, Andrew Chad Caldwell. This live will be on my Instagram and Facebook. Make sure you guys go follow my Facebook page, Andrew Chad Caldwell. I will be going live tonight. If you miss Facebook Live, don't worry. We are going to save our Facebook Live and upload it to our YouTube. So make sure you guys tune in to Facebook Live, Andrew Chad Caldwell. I will be going live tonight. I think I'm cooking tonight. Maybe bake some chicken wings or something. We're going to motivate something. Because this is the end of the year and I have to go out with a bang.
We know you're all about the bang.
Set your minds to be rich. Set your minds to be blessed. Set your minds to be motivated by rich, blessed, healthy. I'm going to be honest, y'all, and I used to hang around broke folks. And before you know it, I was broke. I used to hang around people that speak negative. I started speaking negative. I used to hang around people that were mean and out trying to get people. I was doing it as well. I'm like, no. I had to make up in my mind that I was not going to do and say that anymore. I'm telling y'all. Hang around. I'm not saying you gotta not dislike people, but if you want to go up to the top, sometimes you gotta go up with rich folks. Sometimes you gotta go up with by yourself.
So am I going up with rich folks or am I going up by myself?
You hear me, y'all?
No.
You hear me?
Ask me one more time.
There are people out here doing dirty things.
Is that why you keep breaking out on your face? Ew.
Y'all, you hear me?
I said don't ask me again.
And then, once you get blessed, you guys, you go back and motivate those. Go around broke folks. Go around them. They know different than you. But I'm saying if you want to be motivated, if you want to be blessed, sometimes you have to motivate around those type of people. And then you go back and sow into them. Bless them. Feed them. Okay?
No.
Okay?
No.
I'm telling y'all, watch out. There are snakes and wolves and dogs out here. Can I say that again? There are snakes, wolves, and dogs out here. There are snakes. There are snakes. There are wolves. And there are dogs out here. And you better know each animal that's walking. Even the Bible says that.
What scripture?
The Bible.
What Bible?
Say that. They are walking around out here. And everybody that's smiling in your face is not smiling in your face because they're proud of you. Everybody that's shaking your hand saying, I love you, Andrew, does not love you. Everybody that's saying, I got your back, does not got your back. Yeah, they got your back, all right. They gonna stab you in your back. Do y'all hear me? I'm telling y'all, there are some people out here, baby. And I'm motivating myself as well. There are wolves, dogs, and snakes. You got birds too. Some of them be flying around seeing who they can get. A snake is something that bites you. A snake is sneaky. A snake is somewhere that they'll sneak up on you and eat you and bite you.
And in that order.
You better watch out for those. And they are out here. There are wolves out here. There are dogs who sitting around barking. Who's sitting around eating anything, eating their own things, doing everything that a dog would do. You better know. They out here, honey. A snake sheds skin over and over. Watch out. You sure right about that. You sure right about that, honey.
Are we done with this lesson in zoology,
so good
sis?
to talk to you guys. It feels so good to motivate each other. It feels so good to know that we are getting closer to a new year. It feels so good to know that I'm blessed. And I came on here to let you know. And I also came on here to let some of y'all know what time it is. And what time it is, I got you together. That's all. I just got you together. Okay? I just got you together, baby. That's all. Ain't no wrong with me today. Honey, I'm not mad at nobody. I'm motivating right now. You hear me? Ain't nobody boasting about nothing that I have. I'm letting you know what I got.
Syphilis.
And the Bible say boast in the Lord. I'm boasting in the Lord. I'm telling some of my enemies no. I'm blessed. Honey. And whoever get offended about that, I must be talking about you sitting around hating. Because you that type of person. Ain't nobody over here not being humble. I'm very humble. I didn't boast about what I have. You never saw what I have. And if I showed you, I was letting you know what time it is.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That's Bible.
So I said what I said about that, and I'm not up to hear none of your questions at all. Y'all hilarious in the comments. That's why I love you guys. But I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back. Don't hang around broke people. Don't hang around people that's not motivated. Don't hang around people that's sitting around talking about folks. Don't hang around people that has bad energies. I said it again, and I said it now, and I say it to your face. Okay? And I mean that. I mean that. And I mean that with everything that's in me.
Rib grease and sugar. Yeah, I said it.
Please understand. Y'all understand that, y'all? Y'all hear me, people? Please, don't do that. They always trying to say when we get nice things, we're not humble. Child, you better ask God to bless you. Talking about we ain't humble. Maybe you just mad because you don't have the things that we got. I'm telling y'all, they're starting to use that word, be humble. They are starting to use that word because they are mad. They are mad. I'm telling y'all, they mad.
We ain't mad.
They are mad. Hold on, you guys.
Please return this to the rental station. Please return to the rental station. Thank you. Immediately, Miss Caldwell.
But yeah, they are mad, you guys, okay? All right, love you guys. I'm going to save this live. I got to get off on here so I can save it. All right, love you guys.
Can't stand you. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Master Queen Theater. Tonight's selection was entitled One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Found Some Penis. What's good, Doozy Nation? Hope you guys had a very, very merry, happy Christmas/holiday. I hope you guys got to spend some time with loved ones. If you didn't get time to spend with your loved ones, I hope that you were still in a good place, good spirits. Hope you got what you wanted, and I hope you got everything that you needed. So with that being said, I don't have much to say. The video spoke for itself, so we're going to call it a night. But before I do, let me address those few random roaches who find themselves trying to infiltrate the Doozy Nation, making comments about, oh, why don't you create something on your own? Why do you keep talking about him? Oh, aren't you creative? Why can't you blah, blah, blah? Listen. It takes time and effort to put these videos together, from the simplest to the most complicated. Just about every video on YouTube is about something. It's about a person, a place, or a thing. It's about a topic. It's about a subject. You have entire channels dedicated to one specific celebrity or famous person or an artist. So what makes this channel any different? My celebrity just happens to be a Z-list celebrity who lives in a land of delusion. My famous person just happens to be very off in the head. And my famous person just happens to be confused about their sexual preferences and their lack of spiritual training and the amount of money they have in the bank and the fact that they live in a 2x4 hovel shoebox that costs $5 a month to rent. But at the end of the day, I'm taking a subject, I'm commenting about it, adding in a couple of voiceovers, some GIFs, some stickers, a little bang, a little lipstick here and there, and I'm creating something that people like. And at the end of the day, if said subject matter was offended, they would let me know with a lawsuit or a cease and desist. And since I haven't gotten either one of those, and there's 1,000 or 2,000 people out here who like what I'm doing, I'm going to keep doing it. And if and when I feel led to do something else or talk about someone else besides Miss Laverne Caldwell, I will do so, and you will be the first to know. Okay? Have I made myself clear? Have I gotten you together? Have I read you to the fit? Do you feel ashamed? I hope you do. Until then, love, peace, and doozies.